For any parents out there watching this, you will know that this is not my standard breakfast. 9 out of 10 mornings, I'm either missing breakfast, just forgetting to have it, or I'm just throwing anything together incredibly quickly and just realistically having either a Huel or a bowl of cereal. And today is one of those days when it's particularly lovely weather, the house is pretty tidy, Ottie's down for her first nap, things just fall together. And it allows me the time to, well, for this morning, it allowed me to head over to the veg patch, chop all of the tomatoes that didn't get enough sunlight and are still green, but also to make this delicious breakfast now. Anyways, how's it going? How are you? I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Last time I sat down and vlogged, I was booking the trip to Paris with my mum. Since then, obviously I've gone on the trip. We had the most lovely time. If you follow me on Instagram, then you probably would have seen a bunch of stuff, what I've been up to. But for those of you that don't follow me over there, I had a great time in Paris. I feel like we got so much done. Like, I think it was because we didn't do the touristy things. Like, we didn't hit up the Eiffel Tower, we didn't hit up the Notre Dame, obviously, and just like things that typically you would go in the queue for a long time to be able to go and see or get into. We didn't do any of those things. We actually found this like little area, I can't remember the name of it, that felt kind of like the lanes in Brighton where we do a lot of our like little shopping. We ended up going to an urban vineyard. There was this like vineyard in the middle of the city. We saw and did a lot of things. I did film some snippets and stuff, and as I said, that video is going to be coming out, I want to say the beginning of November, like the first week in November. Having a brioche bun on this makes all the difference. Christmas is already starting.
I think garden centres tend to go first. I'm not sure why. From my experience, that's what I've noticed. But supermarkets have like the big boxes of chocolates already.
Is that funny?
Ottie.
Come on, Em.
Come on.
Come on.
Don't get so.
Oh, right. Come on, Em. Good girl.
Let's go this way.
Come on, this way. Ottie, this way. Come on. Come and hold my hand. No. No. Let's go. This way. Please do not allow children or pets to play with or drink the water. A little bit late for that one. Be gentle. What about these ones? These little ones. You see them? Say hello. Taking Ottie to the garden centre is now like a constant game of it or tag, depending on where you're from. All she wants to do is just run away and explore. How many have I read?
Let me see them. I'll be able to tell you. If it's blue and it says something about Solve for Happy, you've read that for about a year. So that one you've read.
That one I've read.
Let me see the others. Nah, you've not opened any of them.
Not even opened them?
No. Have you?
I've actually opened this top one.
What, and read the first page?
Oh no, I haven't, I lied. I was going to open it and I didn't open another one.
Have you shut the door because you are being quite loud?
Okay, I'm going to shut the door. Ottie's currently having a nap. The reality of parenthood on the weekend when
like
Ottie
10
has a
minutes
nap. When
So
Ottie has a
hurry
nap, we both just lay on the bed. The other day I got an email from Penguin who said that they've seen a couple of the books that I've been reading recently, all around like well-being, self-improvement and that kind of vibe. And they emailed saying that they would love to send a couple from their authors. So of course I said yeah. So technically all of these were gifted. Penguin just sent all of them. I have not read any of them yet, but I thought I'd show you. And I definitely do not have to do this. This is not a brand deal. They just randomly sent them. But I thought I'd show you just in case any of them resonate with anyone watching and you want to check them out. This one I actually am reading. I'm on page 46. Loving it. This one here. Rest, why you get more done when you work less. This is so fascinating to me and something that I believe so strongly in and I've noticed in myself. So I definitely want to read that when I get a chance. How the courage to be vulnerable transforms the way we live, love, parent and lead. I feel like a few of these have got like a parenting twist on them as well. Definitely want to read that. A world without email, reimagining work in the age of overload. How much more would you achieve if you weren't drowning in email and how much happier would you be? Shit, imagine working without emails.
I don't really work that much with emails, I'm not going to lie. I
No,
use WhatsApp.
a lot of your
I
team
use
do a lot of
text.
emails though. And then you just communicate with them by WhatsApp.
Yeah, email is my least favourite. Too wordy. Too wordy.
Energize, make the most of every moment. Your energy is everything. It is the fuel that drives your success and gives you the power to achieve your potential. So how can you be your best self if you're always tired, stressed and burnt out? Breath, the new science of a lost art. Oh, I highly recommend this book by Wim Hof. Okay. That's a massive quote to have on your book down there, Wim Hof. Connect, building exceptional relationships with family, friends and colleagues. You coach you. How to overcome challenges and take control of your career. There's so many like tables and graphs in here. And also things for you to fill out yourself. I quite like that actually. A little bit of a different twist. Like filling in the book yourself as you go. And lastly, oh, Simon Sinek. I was literally listening to a podcast of his 2 days ago. Leaders eat last. Why some teams pull together and others don't. I think I've got too many books to read now. Maybe I need to start listening to audiobooks. Good problem to have. But yeah, check any of these out if they sound like a bit of you. Or if you know me and you're watching this, feel free to let me know and you can borrow one of these off me. They all sound like a bit of you.
I wasn't listening.
They sound like a bit of you, don't they? Do you want to check them out?
So tired.
Do you want to have a nap?
No.
Oh.
Oh, why
You
is that?
knew that was going to happen.
I didn't think about it. Look, it's alright, it's mineral that'll come off.
Brand new t-shirt as
Should
well.
we go and see your dad when Ottie wakes up?
Yeah. Mum's currently in London today, seeing Strictly live with one of her friends. Diane got them tickets. And my mum's like the biggest Strictly fan. She's obsessed. So she's super excited. But it means that my dad's... I mean, I'm saying that my dad's by himself all day.
He's probably got plans.
Yeah, my mum and dad are both very lucky to be retired. And they are both possibly the busiest people I know. Like in my head, when somebody retires, you kind of like have more free time. But I suppose actually, do you know what the difference is? They're in the lucky position where they get to choose what to do with their time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whereas obviously when you're working, often you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're assuming that my dad's free. And they would probably like to see us this afternoon because he's by himself. But he's probably at like a dinner and then a gig with a friend or something realistic. We've just arrived at Dad's. Can you say out loud what you've been doing today?
No.
Why not? Why not?
Also, you said you just arrived at Dad's, like your dad is living on his own.
Okay, at Mum and Dad's. Well, Mum's not here. No, it's Mum and Dad's house, but Mum's not here. I said in my vlog earlier, I was like, oh, let's go over and see Dad this afternoon. However, he's probably not free because he is the busiest man, even though he's retired.
I am.
So what have you been doing today?
I've had 2 breakfasts.
He's been out for 2 different breakfasts with 2 different people. He went out to a local cafe with my mum Poppy and Sean. Then went out for a breakfast / lunch
It's a brunch.
with a brunch with another friend.
And now I'm getting ready to go out to see.
RuPaul's Drag Race tonight.
But there's always room to see Otterly in between.
And potentially going out for drinks after RuPaul's Drag Race as well.
We might. We'll see how we go. We might.
I said he was busy. This is Otti's new favourite game. To run away to a dog's bed.
What are you doing?
Here we go.
Where are you going?
Oh, you didn't go for it. You switched up your move. Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, your one of us is there with you, did she?
Oh my god.
See, that doesn't look like Ottie. It's more like you.
Poppy and Zoe have got the family pictures out.
Look, that's just not Ottie.
Where? That's not me.
Yeah,
That's not my nose. Whoa, my nose has changed.
I think most people's noses change.
No, but that's...
Maybe it's like a little button nose.
That's actually not me.
That's a bit more Ottie.
No,
Yeah,
I
a
look
little
like
bit,
Cousin
but
Izzy.
Nah, that's... Ottie looks more
you're
like
in
Poppy
hospital.
than
Yeah.
you, Alf.
Oh, that makes me sad.
No, look, I start looking more like Ottie here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the big eyes.
Hair is short on top
What
and
am I
long
doing
at
to
the
that
sides.
poor
Yeah.
child?
Is that...
Look at your lipstick.
I thought it was a doll. I didn't realise it was a... Whoever this is,
me.
apologies. Poppy, look at the poor bloody baby.
Is that Izzy?
That's probably Cousin Izzy, yeah.
Maybe actually.
Aww.
See, that looks like Ottie. That's a face I can see Ottie filling.
Yeah.
That's again another very cool outfit.
Actually,
Covering up the fact that Poppy's naked
And that
next to
one,
me.
and this one.
That's literally Ottie.
That is Ottie.
Oh, that literally is.
Oh yeah.
That is such an Ottie face. Look at Poppy's outfit here. Cool.
Are you wearing a scarf?
Straight off to the runway.
Also, I'm doing your makeup.
Just got back from my parents now. Had a very lovely time getting to see my sister and my dad. It was weird actually, it just being dad there and not mum. Because my mum and dad spend so much time together. They're always either both in or both busy. It's very rare that one of them wouldn't be there whilst the other one is. And also the same being with Poppy and Sean. Those two spend so much time together. And I suppose we all see each other so much as a family with all six being there. Saying that, 7, can't forget Ottie. But yeah, we had a really lovely evening. We also ordered a Deliveroo because we can't get Deliveroo where we live. I don't think you could have more bubbles if you tried.
room?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Right, I've just got into bed now. Zoe's currently in the bath. And then this evening, we've got the dream Saturday lined up. Takeaway on the bed, we've got ZZ's. I've currently got the F1 on the TV, which I don't watch, but I really wish I did. I feel like it's something that I'm not into, but I should be into. So many friends and people that we work with are really into it. And I've been invited to multiple of the different races due to doing this as my job. But I've never gone because I feel like somebody else would deserve the ticket better than me because I don't watch it and I don't follow. But I really want to. I want to get into it. I think I need to watch that Netflix show all about it so I can like follow all of the different companies' journeys. Anyways, this wasn't meant to be a chat about F1. We're going to watch Strictly in a minute, which we've just had on record. And then I think we're going to watch the film Get Out, which obviously we've both seen before. It's great. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But to be completely honest with you, it's already 21 minutes past 7. By the time we watch Strictly, it will be like 9, probably half 9. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay awake for another like 2 hours watching a film after that. I fall asleep so early these days. Like I'm normally in bed on an average day at probably by like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm asleep. Early morning parent life gets you good.